Welcome to Online Storytime with the Hamilton Public Library. I'm Koren and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. When you look out your window at night, do you ever see the moon or stars? Today we're going to take a trip into space. But first of all, we're going to say hello. So put our hands up and our thumb across our palm. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. So when we take trips to outer space, we have to wear special clothes to protect us. So we're going to pretend to be astronauts, get suited up for a trip to the moon. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, this is what we have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your suit. Zip! If you're going to the moon, wear your suit. Zip! If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If we're going to the moon, wear your suit. Zip! Now we need to put on our gloves. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. If you're going to the moon, that is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. And the last thing we need to put on is a helmet. So pat our heads. If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. I think we're all suited up. On my board here, I have 3 rockets. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 little rockets ready to zoom. The first one says, "I'll blast off soon." It starts its engine, ready to fly, looks at the others and waves bye-bye. Blast off! 2 little rockets ready to zoom. The second one says, "I'm going to the moon." It starts its engine, ready to fly, looks at the other and waves bye-bye. Blast off! 1 little rocket ready to zoom. The third little rocket, "I'm gonna zoom." It starts its engine, ready to fly, looks around and says bye-bye, except before it blasts off. Let's count together. Ready to count? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! So one of the things we send up into space is a rocket. So let's pretend to be rockets. I'm a little rocket, tall and thin. Here is my nose cone, here are my fins. When I get all fired up, launch begins. Watch me rise and see me spin. Our story today is about the very first time people landed on the moon. This story is called Moon Landing, written by Jill McDonald and published by Doubleday. Can you see the moon in the night sky? Did you know that astronauts once walked there? An astronaut's job is to travel into space. It took a big team, lots of imagination, and many years to send a rocket to the moon. A tailor, engineer, trainer, welder, mathematician, flight controller. President John F. Kennedy set a goal of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins, and Neil Armstrong were the 3 brave astronauts chosen for this special job. Each of these men was an experienced pilot. The mission was called Apollo 11. The astronauts wore a helmet, gloves, boots, and a spacesuit to keep them safe. Their headsets allowed them to talk to mission control back on Earth. On July 16, 1969, the giant rocket was ready for liftoff at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. To this day, Saturn V is the heaviest, tallest, and most powerful rocket ever launched. This was the Command Module, Columbia, Service Module, and Lunar Module, Eagle. The astronauts spent 4 days on the spaceship before reaching the moon. In space, there is not much gravity, so they could float around. Gravity is the force that pulls us towards the ground and keeps us there. Two important parts of the spaceship were the Command Module, Columbia, and the Lunar Module, Eagle. On July 20th, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong climbed into Eagle and steered it toward the moon. Landing was tricky because of the large craters and rocks on the moon's surface. Finally, Armstrong announced to Mission Control, "The Eagle has landed." He went down the ladder and took the very first step on the moon. Armstrong said these famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Families all over the world gathered around their televisions to watch this amazing event. Aldrin joined Armstrong and they collected soil and rocks for scientists to study. There is no wind or rain on the moon, so the footprints of the astronauts are still there. They also planted an American flag and left a plaque that read, "We came in peace for all mankind." After a day of experiments, the astronauts were ready to leave the moon and link Eagle back to the Command Module, Columbia. Once Armstrong and Aldrin joined Collins in Columbia, they cast Eagle off into space and left it behind. Columbia returned safely to Earth. The Apollo 11 astronauts were home from the moon. Parachutes helped land Columbia in the Pacific Ocean. It was picked up by a Navy aircraft carrier. After so many years of planning and dreaming, it was time to celebrate the 3 heroes who went to the moon. The astronauts were treated to 3 parades for their brave mission. Would you like to go to the moon someday? All right, I think we're ready to climb into our spaceship. Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. Let's hurry and get ready, put on our boots. We're going to blast off soon. Put on your helmet and buckle up real tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! So for our next song, we're gonna fly to the moon and we're gonna do a little bit of walking on the moon. And on the moon, there's less gravity than there is on Earth, so you can take big, bouncy steps. All right, I want you to pretend to take some big, bouncy steps with me. We're flying to the moon, we're flying to the moon. Blast off, away we go, we're flying to the moon. We're walking on the moon, we're walking on the moon. Blast off, away we go, we're walking on the moon. We're flying back to Earth, we're flying back to Earth. Blast off, away we go, we're flying back to Earth. Now you might know this next song about going to the moon, and we're gonna add a couple verses as well. So we're gonna take a trip to the moon, to the stars, and to the sun. All right, get your rockets ready. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, now let's take a trip to a star. Get those rockets ready. Far, 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 we're going to a star. Far, 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 we're going to a star. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Far, 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 we're going to a star. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! For our last trip, we're going to go to the sun. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! After all this zooming around space, I think we need to do a stretch. We're gonna bend and stretch. Are you ready? Bend and stretch. Reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter. There goes Mars. Bend and stretch. Reach for the sky. Stand on your tippy toes. Oh, so high. Now I want you to go and grab your scarf or a tissue or wave your hand around with me. Wave your scarf up and down, up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf up and down, wave your scarf. Wave your scarf left and right, left and right, left and right. Wave your scarf left and right, wave your scarf. Wave your scarf high, 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 high. Wave your scarf high, high, high. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf low, 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 low. Wave your scarf low, low, low. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf fast, 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 fast. Wave your scarf fast, fast, fast. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Wave your scarf slow, slow, slow. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round, round and round. Wave your scarf round and round. Wave your scarf. Thank you for suiting up and blasting off with me today. If you want to get some books to enjoy at home, you can check us out at hpl.ca and head to our online resources or visit us at any of our branches. Now it's time to say goodbye. So just like we said hello, now we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me for online Storytime with the Hamilton Public Library. See you soon.